Welcome back, everybody. I was just heading home, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of a moto vlog and tell you some exciting news. I just signed up for my very first track day on the Triumph. I finally found some time in my schedule between all the car racing and all first world problems to get to the track with the motorcycle. So I am super excited to be doing the Fast Track Riders Rider Development School and Level 1 in September. So it is a little ways off, and that's because us Southern Californians have the luxury of pretty much picking what time of the year we want to go to the track. At any point in the year, we don't really have a season, but the only season that I consider us having is the summer heat, and all the racetracks here are pretty much in the desert and super miserable to be at during the July, August, September range. So I opted to sign up at the end of September for just the sake of having better weather. But Auto Club Speedway is a personal favorite track in the car, so it's going to be really interesting to run it on a motorcycle. That's just something I've never done. I've only done Supermoto track days, which count for something, but certainly not the same experience as this Triumph will provide. So I am incredibly excited. My buddy Mitch with the Yamaha FC09, my old bike, he's signing up, and assuming all goes well, I will be doing the Keith Code School in October as well. That's another program that I've always been super interested in, and again this year the schedule just works perfect with my kind of plan for autocross this year. So that will be at least 3 days on track, because I do want to do the full 2 days with Keith Code. I think if you're going to do his program, it just makes sense to do it all at once, or at least 2 days in a row, so you can get through 2 of their levels, because with Keith Code there's no jumping levels. Even if you're a pro, you start at level 1, which I appreciate. So super exciting, and I just can't wait. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I have the goal. I mean, it sounds stupid, but I want a picture of me on a racetrack dragging my knee. It's just a personal goal, and that'll take some time, because you got to build up the speed to get there. So I'm not stopping until that happens, basically. So yeah, that'll be a whole nother mini series, and let me know what you think of the content. If you hate it, tell me, because I won't do it. Or I'm going to do it, but I won't film it. So seriously, let me know if you guys are enjoying this, and it'll be cool to go through this whole learning experience with the motorcycle, kind of showing everybody, because it's something that I'll admit I'm not as skilled at as I am with the car stuff. That's why I'm really interested in attending schools with a motorcycle versus just your general track days. I want people teaching me what to do, because I want to lower my risk and hopefully not crash, right? I mean, nobody wants to be eating the asphalt. So for me, that's huge. I really have a big focus on safety, and if I get doing this a lot, I'll probably end up investing in one of the Alpine Stars Tech airbag suits, just because $1,200 sounds like a decent price for possibly not breaking my collarbone. So that'll be probably on the radar in the near future, and hopefully I won't have to test it, but it's a nice peace of mind. If you have anything you guys want to see as I go through this whole track experience on the bike, let me know, because I've kind of looked for videos, and I haven't seen too much as far as people actually showing the process of building themselves up going. You'll see a lot of people just ripping around racetracks, and that's not representative of what it's like when you actually get there your first time. It's just like when you start with cars. You're slow. I know I'm going to be slow. This bike is way more machine than I am capable of riding, which is why I'm seeking out, educational experiences like that. I don't see this turning into a mega regular thing, because this is a high dollar bike, so I don't want to be risking it constantly. So if I do see myself really getting involved in track days, I will probably go the Supermoto route again, just for cost. Likely pick up even like just a cheap Yamaha TTR 125, something simple, because going through a corner like this on the street's fun, but being able to do that lap after lap after lap on a racetrack without traffic and worrying about debris in the road, that's going to be incredible, and a huge learning experience for owning a type of machine like this, which belongs on a racetrack, right? And that's partly why I bought this. I wanted to have the rock star experience if I choose to go to the track. Who doesn't want that? Sorry I haven't been able to produce as much motorcycle content this summer. It kind of always seems to happen to me where I tell myself, yeah, I'm gonna, get these videos done or do this cool rad stuff on the bike, and then I find out life gets in the way and it doesn't happen. Not that I'm complaining, but I have had like 4 weekends in a row of doing autocross and car related stuff, so I gotta fit other regular life things in there. My wife and I just got a kitten too, so although it's not a child, I definitely have had a lack of sleep with a little 7-8 week old kitten running around at night, but it's pretty cute. Haven't had a cat in the house for a while. I'll put a picture there just so you can see her. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I think that I'm postponing my weekend motorcycle ride till the fall, because at this point, again, it's summer and a lot of the areas I want to ride are going to be 100 degrees, and I don't find that remotely enjoyable on a motorcycle. It's the same reason why I'm just skipping out on the August and July track days that are on the calendar. It's just, to me, it's just dumb. You have a much higher risk, I think, when you ride in heat like that. It's hard on you, it's hard on the machine, and that's when mistakes happen, really. Like, when you're tired, even in a car, I mean, if you're really dog tired and you're going out there on a track, you're a hazard to yourself and everybody else, so don't do that. It's not worth the risk. I mean, all this stuff is fun, but it costs a lot of money and time. There's no way to deny that, and if you want to lie to yourself, that's fine, but don't cry when something bad happens. So that is kind of my plan for the motorcycle thing. So some really cool content will be coming from that, and I'm just excited to get out there and start learning. I just am a forever student, I suppose. That's my curse in life, because I like learning. I like learning complicated and difficult things that other people are afraid of. It's kind of been my MO in life, but I'm going to be ambitious and say I'm probably going to squeeze in a SoCal Supermoto asphalt day somewhere in there. I don't know where yet, but I also just want to do that because it's fun and it's inexpensive, and Brian and that whole crew they have such a great program. Brian and the SoCal Supermoto crew, they're local to me here in San Diego, and I love supporting their business because they've done something really unique, and I want to see that stay around for a while. If anybody out there's got tips for a first-timer going to a big track with a bigger bike like this, leave me a comment below, because I'm sure there's some good tips and tricks for tools and things you wish you had brought or known on your first day, and I'd definitely like to know. It would be super helpful. Well, that about wraps this video up. This is just a short little update. Oh yeah, wait a minute, there is one more thing. There's another part of this that I think that's important. I'm signing up for this motorcycle track day, which at the time of filming this is about 2 months away. 2 months and like 3 days. And part of this for me is a Kickstarter to get my fitness back to where it used to be, or get back on track with that. I've been kind of lazy about it this year, and every time I've done a SoCal Supermoto school, when I'm done, I A, realize how out of shape I am, and B, wish I had actually exercised and trained for it. So that brings me to this big track day, and I really want to get myself back in shape. So I plan on doing a few, like, not fitness updates, but I want to hold myself accountable with these videos and kind of leading up to going to the track, because I think that's important. And to be quite honest, well, that was aggressive. To be quite honest, I need that to kind of keep me on track. So I think it'll be fun to kind of show you what I'm doing to get ready and how I'm preparing myself for this, because ultimately, going to the track with the bike, you know, it's a physical activity that requires a bunch of focus, just like the car stuff. So this will benefit me with going to the track with my car just as much, but I feel it's particularly important to at least get some good training in before I do this. So on the fitness front, if you have any particular like programs or exercise routines that you recommend as a motorcyclist, let me know. I'd love to incorporate that in my training routine. I'll probably end up doing a lot of like TRX bodyweight stuff, some yoga, just some basic cycling on my mountain bike on the street. Nothing crazy. I don't like riding an actual bicycle on the road. I think it's psychotic with cars. I honestly think it's more dangerous than riding a motorcycle in traffic, because you can't get out of the way of a car as easily as you can on a bike, so, or a motorcycle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until the next video, which will be, I think, next week. I think what we'll do is a weekly Thursday update on this motorcycle thing, and use that to kind of drive the series forward as I prepare the bike. You know, I'm going to put some crash protection on this, and as I keep training, I'll do little check-ins with that. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you like it, and till the next time, I'm Sean with the Driver's Perspective.